What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. I got some unfortunate news, man. Former Olympic gold medalist from Cuba, Yuriorkis Gamboa, arrested, man. Was involved in an accident that ultimately ended up somebody's life was taken away, man. Unfortunate event, man. Let's get into it, man. Shout out to BoxingScene.com says Yuriorkis Gamboa jailed in Cuba over fatal car accident. The details are still being confirmed, but several outlets are reporting that former world champion Yuriorkis Gamboa is currently jailed in connection to a fatal accident that occurred on the night of December 31st in Santiago de Cuba in Cuba. The news was first reported by Boxeo Cubano. El Nuevo Herald spoke to a source close to the situation, who explained that the Olympic gold medal winner allegedly ran over a pedestrian on a stretch of road with no lighting. Wow. The sources stated that Gamboa was not under the influence and the situation is just a tragic accident. Legal steps are already being taken to help Gamboa, although there are still many details to be clarified. The source committed to the paper, something that we want to make clear is that Gamboa was not under the influence of alcohol or any other illegal substance. Gamboa is a very religious person, does not consume alcohol or anything improper. Gamboa, 41 years old, has not fought since getting knocked out by Isaac Cruz, and April 16th of last year. I think that was not underneath the. No, that was under. I think that was under the undercard of Spence versus Ugas. The outcome was viewed by many as the final nail in the coffin for Gamboa's professional career. Gamboa was hurt numerous times in the fight before the referee stepped the wave off the action in the 5th round. It was Gamboa's third defeat in a row after suffering a decision loss to Devin Haney in 2020 and a knockout loss to Gervonta Davis in 2019. So the good news is he was not under the influence. He was not high or on any type of drug. So that's good news in the situation. But rest in peace to the person that was killed during that accident, man. It's just an unfortunate situation. Hopefully they get everything cleared away. Again, man, it's just an unfortunate situation. Now, Gamboa, I want to speak on Gamboa because, obviously this is the tail end of Gamboa's career. If not the end, I don't see Gamboa, fighting. But I was a fan of Gamboa. And first and foremost, let me give a shout out to my dude Brian. Brian is the one that gave me this. I didn't. He the one that told me about this. I didn't even know about this until Brian told me about it. So shout out to Brian. But Gamboa, he had a promising career. At one point, was like a top guy at 126, man. And just was amazing, bro. Good hand speed, good power. He didn't box like your typical Cuban, meaning like how and I love the Cuban style. I appreciate the skill and the art of boxing, but sometimes watching Rigondeaux and Lara, not so much of you don't see it with Luis Ortiz, but more so with Rigondeaux and Lara. They had this beautiful skills with boxing, but it's like they would get their opponent hurt and you'd be like, bro, like step on the gas, go for the kill. But they remained poised and disciplined where they just didn't step on that gas. However, Gamboa was not like that. Gamboa came to fight. Like, Gamboa was there to fight. Matter of fact, if you hit Gamboa with a hard shot, Gamboa was definitely looking to get his get back. So I definitely enjoyed watching Gamboa, as I do any of the Cuban fighters, but I enjoyed Gamboa on a different level. Just a rocky situation, man. His career to me went downhill when he decided to go to the SMS promotion with 50 Cent. When 50 and Floyd parted ways and he went with 50, his career just went downhill. And then, of course, I ultimately get in a fight with Terrence Crawford. And it was crazy because both of their records were identical. Both of their records was 23-0 with 16 knockouts at the time, if I'm not mistaken. But going to the home, he went to, and it just shows how it just shows how much Gamboa was not really promoted, because Gamboa went to 50s. I mean, he went to Terrence Crawford, hometown of Omaha, Nebraska, even though he was the champion, and fought Gamboa. I mean, fought Terrence Crawford. So, and ultimately, got stopped in like the 8th, 9th round, something like that. But I mean, his career just been on a decline since. I mean, I think he has 4. He's like 30-4. Like, I think he has like 4 losses, and like 3 of them are by knockout. 3 of his losses are by knockout. So, and then one of the guys he lost to has like losses in the double digits. I can't even remember this dude's name. It was, it's just Rigondeaux. I mean, not Rigondeaux. Gamboa just his career didn't go the way he expected, but he still did have a successful career, man. I hope they get everything cleared out in this, man. When I get more details, I definitely will keep you guys posted and updated, man, because, Rigondeaux, he was a good fighter, man. It just sounds like a freak accident, man. And, my prayers go out to the family of the person that suffered that got his life taken away. Let me know what you guys think about Rigondeaux, man. Like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?